So in our early work in this community, we had heard that families would like more support with parenting, especially as they deal with the stressors of past trauma and then with resettlement stressors coming here to the United States. And so we adapted an evidence-based parenting intervention, Generation PMTO, for culture and then for the past context of trauma and then resettlement stressors. And it was surprising to me the number of adaptations that were required at every level in order to address all three of those contexts. So we go into a full list of adaptations with examples in our article, and you can read there for more. But I wanted to give just a couple of examples here. And the first one is that we worked with a local artist to create images of Karen families wearing Karen clothing, and then doing things that would be culturally appropriate. And when we brought those images that we drafted for our visual manual to our cultural consultants and to our interpreters, one of them just sat with images for a long time and said, I have never seen anything like this before. I've never seen images of my people wearing Karen clothing. And so we know that that was powerful for our families to be able to see themselves represented in the manual that we presented to them. One other example is that we adapted the language of the intervention. So Generation PMTO uses catchphrases and things that will be easy for families to remember to drive principles home. And one that they use is shine a light on what you want to grow. But that wouldn't be particularly culturally relevant for the Karen, and they have a proverb, if you don't water the plant, you can't get its fruit. And so we traded that for the same emphasis of emphasizing behaviors that you want to see more of. So in addition to those cultural adaptations that we made in every area, we also included in every session a focus on resettlement stressors in the examples that we used, and in the role plays that we did as well. And we added 2 sessions to the intervention that focused on traumatic stress and that provided psychoeducation about traumatic stress itself and on some of the concerns that can arise as a result of that. So what we found as we did interviews with our families, both parents and children, after the intervention, was that they reported seeing a lot of positive changes as a result of the intervention, or following the intervention, I should say.